what we like to do when we start off the year, the main thing is starting off with a clean crop. The burn down application in the no-till situation is extremely important. Make sure that none of those weeds escape. We have to start clean, and once you start clean and then get the whatever in crop that you have planted, make sure that thing, if the crop is growing real good, and what we're looking is for an early canopy. If we can get an early canopy, and then that's less herbicide that we have to put out in the field. And timing on those post-emergence is actually after the crop comes up. We like about 7 to 14 days. We like to put out the first post-emergence application of glyphosate, along, if you have the resistant pigweeds, such as we do here, need to be using some type of herbicide, one of the older type herbicides that will control those at an early stage, 2 to 3 inch pigweeds. And then after that, if the growing conditions are fair, and then hopefully within the next 2 weeks you'll have canopy closure and you won't have the problem, except maybe on the ends of the fields where you have some weeds in the thin spots, maybe where the soybeans didn't canopy very early. We've seen some extremes this year, and even last year. Farmers are using wick bars, or going back to the old wick bars, and they're putting everything in them. You'd be surprised at some of the products they're using. Some of them even using diesel fuel, trying to put in those to wick over them. Gramoxone, 2,4-D. They're just diverting back to anything. They're grasping at straws, so to speak, in order to anything that will control these weeds. And once they get to this size here, they're virtually indestructible. You can't control them with any type of herbicide over the top. Yeah, this is the size you want to try to kill. A 2-inch pigweed would be about the maximum, especially this time of year with the growing conditions we have. This would be about the maximum size you'd want to try to kill. No reason in trying to do anything to this one. Nothing will kill that one right there. I'm 6 foot tall, and this is a fairly short one compared to a lot of them that we have. 4 or 5 years ago, our cost per acre was probably running, in a glyphosate program, was running from $12, $15, no more than $20 an acre. That would be an extreme. And now we're seeing, with the resistance that we have, and timing, let's say timing, like it needs to be on the applications, as much as $65 an acre in order to control these weeds. And we're still not getting 100% control like we were 5 years ago with the glyphosate Roundup technology. So in the future, we're probably going to see a lot more of these until we get some type of new herbicide out that will control them, and we're going to have to better manage what we do have available for us today. I think it's probably going to increase some. Hopefully farmers will use all of the technology that's available out there to us, and we'll start incorporating a few more of these herbicides implement them into more of their cropping year. Hopefully the chemical companies won't increase the cost of the products to us, because sometimes supply and demand will validate the price of a herbicide, and when some of these herbicides get in high demand, I can see that maybe some of the product might be increasing value, but hopefully they're going to stay close to the same.